Today we're going to be talking about the theory of endosymbiosis by Kalum Anchondo. Here you see a little comic graphic saying, "Dear Diary, what a Monday today. I was engulfed by a giant cell out of nowhere." This can be funny just because in the theory, this is when an organism can be basically eaten by another organism out of nowhere. The introduction and question. So, whenever you think of the term endosymbiosis, you should think about an organism literally living inside the other one. Many animals and insects in today's world use this and they benefit off each other. The theory was first found by a Russian botanist in 1905. Konstantin Marishkovsky outlined this and she studied it. This was brought up and explained in the Darwinian evolution in the year 1924. Many different studies were getting published in the year 1961 and 1962 by Lynn Margulis. A question that many may have is there evidence for the theory of endosymbiosis theory for the origin of eukaryotic cells? And the answer to that is yes, there is evidence. As you can see right here in the figure below, this is basically summarizing the endosymbiosis process. You see that it starts off and begins to unfold of plasma membrane, and then the endosymbiosis begins and it turns into an ancestral eukaryote. Next slide. Data. The scientific question addressed using secondary data. Many data can be obtained from journal articles, books, websites, stories. So many different things show the data from this. Secondary data is preferred because it's really readily available, less expensive than primary data, and collected within a short period of time. So basically quicker and easier. The results. So here you could see the little graphic that's showing the eukaryotic and the prokaryote cells. And here this graph is basically showing membranes, antibodies, division, DNA, ribosomes, and the evidence that it has behind it. So the oreganoes get double membranes, antibodies susceptible to antibiotics, division, reproduction occurs through a fusion-like process. DNA gets their own naked and circular DNA just like the bacterial genome. Ribosomes are 70s in size. And that's the evidence that proves it. In conclusion, overall, the endosymbiosis theory is accurate, but research is still going on and continue to go and move forward in today's date. Many scientists are still learning about this study and continuing to grow in this study and learn new things about it. So in the years to come, I'm sure we will know way more and be more advanced in this certain area. More evidence is needed just because many people have different opinions on it, and it can change the way people think. Many people argue over this, and it just depends on how you feel about it. But in my opinion, I believe that this is accurate. Just because, people that study this before have studied it for a reason, and there's lots of science behind it. But I do believe in the years to come that science will be continuing to move forward and understand it a little bit better. Right here we have the reference page. And yeah, the end.